Hey guys, Rob from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, fresh off my shelf by shelf Blu-ray collection. Thought I would take the time and roll right on into my DVD shelf by shelf. Just two simple reasons. One, I have gotten quite a few films since the last time I did it, but I've also rearranged the entire thing for the first time ever by distribution company, so that ought to be interesting. Again, thank you for everyone who has checked out my shelf by shelf Blu-ray that I've just recently uploaded. The comments, the likes, and everything. So appreciate every single one of you. Again, not a lot of original content on my channel, so I do appreciate the subs and just all the involvement that I do get, the interaction. Again, my channel, you can find me. Letterboxd, you can find me. Bay of Blood podcast, our black and white nights commentaries that we are in the midst of rolling out, and I think we're up to 13. A whole bunch of them ought to be coming up soon. The 22 Shots recently guested on episode 187, which was their OG versus remake of the Crazies, so definitely check that out. And of course, BodyBags, I am your Wednesday night host each and every week. So all those links will be down below. Check out some of these things. Again, I so appreciate each and every one of you who takes the time out to check out the stuff I do. Thank you. Let's roll on. All right, guys, let's roll right into this. Shelf number 1 by distribution company. So we begin with 20th Century Fox. And we'll go alphabetical within said distribution company as also, starting with the numbered films. 28 Days Later, Danny Boyle film. What an awesome freaking film, man. Absolutely awesome. Followed up by, of course, 28 Weeks Later. Another great film. And it's just kind of disappointing that we still haven't seen a third entry into this to make it a nice trilogy. Hopefully. Before my daughter got me that beautiful Alien Anthology blue box, I was starting to pick these up. So Alien Classic, of course, right? The extended cut and whatnot. Aliens. Saw this in the theater as a kid. Gonna date myself a little bit. One of the only times I've ever seen a standing ovation for a film in a theater, man. That was awesome. This movie freaking rocks. Alien 3, probably maybe a more underrated film in the franchise, one that I absolutely really do like, but to appreciate it, you really got to see it, the assembly cut, and it's definitely a huge step up from the theatrical. David Fincher, of course. Rolling on into a remake here, David Cronenberg, The Fly, maybe one of the best. It's definitely on the top of the heap of better remakes. Cronenberg, man, is freaking awesome, man. Nothing like some good body horror. Picked this up on the cheap at a grocery store where I used to work. The Fly and Return of the Fly, some classic old monster films, right? Predator, great release on DVD of this, man. I loved it, man, when DVDs were really getting special treatment. This is fully loaded, tons of extras, commentaries, whatnot. Great film. Followed up, of course, by Predator 2. Not as good as the first, but not bad. And then, of course, Predators, which isn't bad. It's a fun flick. It's definitely a fun flick. Picked this up on the cheap not too long ago in not a thrift store, but one of those places where you get cheap used DVDs. The Towering Inferno. Steve McQueen, man, whole slew of freaking stars in this movie. All right, a franchise here, Wrong Turn. Picked this up not that long ago in Walmart. If you, by chance, are still at the beginning process of putting together a collection, man, I've learned from JP, man, this is the way to do it. Pick these collections up on the cheap, man, 1 through 6, and you'll see a number of these in my collection as we go through the shelves. Got this one on a contest. I can't remember exactly. I know it was through 22 Shots. JP sent this to me. A number of them. All right, my X-File collection. Don't know why I did not grab every one of these as they came out on the shelves at Walmart, but I am missing 7, 8, and 9. But season 1 It's definitely season 2, one of my favorite, if not my favorite TV show ever. I absolutely love the whole thing. Absolute whole thing. Season 3, 4, 5, and 6. And probably we'll just hold out until we get the full collection on Blue. The first theatrical film, sorry about that. This came out, of course, between seasons 5 and 6, which made it an interesting theatrical going experience, knowing season 5 had just ended and season 6 would sort of jump off of this. And then, of course, a return to the X-Files with I Want to Believe, a film that has grown on me of late. I really appreciate this film more now than I had in its initial release. Last on the 20th Century Fox, Young Frankenstein. Some Mel Brooks action, classic. All right, into Alchemy as a label. Howl. I don't know if you've seen this yet. I found this at the Dollar Tree, actually. Paid $1 for it. Can't go wrong there. One from Alpha Video. Whoops, sorry about that. The Mad Monster. Classic old stuff, Glenn Strange. All right, 4 from Amazon. I put these under Amazon just because whether it was a podcast or maybe it was Theme Week BodyBags, I just needed this, and the only cut you could get was the one packaged by Amazon, so I put it under Amazon. Castle of Blood, some Barbara Steele classic film. Transfers on these aren't the greatest, as you can imagine. Creature, that was a podcast for the Bay of Blood, as well as The Last Shark, some Italian goodness here. That's a fun movie, man. I really love this movie. And Rituals, I think I reviewed that I'm not sure, but I needed it for something. That's a great movie, but it's got a really nice Blue release now. All right, Anchor Bay time. Let's get into some Anchor Bay. 47 meters down. Again, numbers first. This is a fun movie, man. I like that movie. One of many editions of this one, the official bootleg edition, Army of Darkness, of course, the third piece of the Evil Dead trilogy. That is the director's cut. Children of the Corn. I am pretty sure this is new to my collection since the last Shelf by Shelf. Classic, of course. Maybe the single greatest pickup ever. Back years ago when I saw this on Amazon, I swear it was only $12 and change. The Ultimate Edition. This is, hands down, as far as DVD, the greatest edition of the Dawn of the Dead. Every freaking release or edition, whatever is in here, man. European cut, theatrical, extended. Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. Day of the Dead. Freaking awesome, man. Awesome. I freaking love this movie so freaking much. Some of Tom Savini's best work. Although The Prowler is freaking awesome. Dino Shark. Some Roger Corman goodness there. That's a fun movie. Let's see. Evil Dead. Classic artwork right there. Got this a few times too as well. Frozen. Adam Green. God, I love this freaking movie. That is a fun. I think the one of the small companies is We Need a Bigger Boat, which is fun to see at the beginning of the credits. All right, I've had this forever, man. 25th anniversary with my ticket. Saw that on the big screen. Freaking awesome, man. Awesome. Halloween 4. I've always loved the cover art on this. Happy Birthday to Me. Another cover art. Freaking awesome, man. It's great stuff. Great movie too, man. Early 80s slasher. Some Wes Craven here. I better watch where I'm at. Anchor Bay stuff still. The Hills Have Eyes. This was a nice edition on DVD back in the day. Still is as far as I'm concerned. It's got some nice Blue releases though out there. Arrow, I think, just put it out. I'm not too fond of this documentary set. There are better documentaries out there, but I did pick this up at Walmart when it first came out. His name was Jason. All right, Anchor Bay. My Rob Zombie stuff is all over the map now because of breaking this stuff up. The Lords of Salem, freaking great movie, man. Just a great movie. Some Fulci, recently put this in the collection. Manhattan Baby. Stuff, man. Murder by Decree. Sherlock Holmes and Watson go after Jack the Ripper. Is a Bob Clark film, man. It's awesome. I'm pretty sure it's Bob Clark. Oh, yeah, Bob Clark. Yep. You know, Black Christmas, OG. Some Argento here. Opera. Freaking love this freaking movie. One of my favorite Argento movies. One of the reasons I upgraded to blue on this. Another one of his. They just happened to be Anchor Bay, so Phenomena. Great DVD release of that as well. Q, The Winged Serpent. Freaking classic, man. Some good stuff right there. Reanimator. I prefer the short story by H.P. Lovecraft, but it's a fun movie, man. The effects in his are insane. And let's see, last couple, Sleepaway Camp. Found that not too long ago in a real cheap at one of the places I go to. Snowpiercer, was lucky enough to see that in the theater. That was freaking awesome. Arc Entertainment released John Carpenter's The Ward. Not a lot of fans for this one, but I like it. My Only Arrow on DVD, Inferno. Not sure why that is. It's just the only one. And Artisan, and we'll stop here on shelf number 1, Deep Star 6. I've always loved to cover art on that too, man. Some of the things that we can appreciate going through these shelves with DVDs are the artworks, some of the great editions that we're rolling out, like the Dawn of the Dead, even the Day of the Dead. It's freaking awesome stuff, man. Just awesome. You know, back when they're rolling out seasons of stuff in pretty good order. The collector's editions of stuff and Alien. You know, DVD, man, had its moment where they were pumping out some nice editions. And and I just want to mention too, Anchor Bay. I do have the tin. It's my only tin of Evil Dead 2. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But that will wrap up shelf number 1. We'll see if I get right into shelf number 2.
This is not a dream. Not a dream.